Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to math. Today, we're going to learn about properties of logarithms. Okay, it sounds kind of complicated. It's really not. Okay, all it's saying in a fancy way is we're learning about some rules that apply to logs. Okay, very simple rules. You are familiar with the opposite of adding is subtraction. The opposite of multiplication is division, right? When it comes to numbers. For logs, it's kind of similar. The only difference is, okay, when it comes to logs, is when you're multiplying logs that are broken down, okay? For example, if I have log of 10, okay, we're going to use a natural log. Log of 10, and we have 36, okay? Whoa, I lost you guys a little bit. When it comes to logs, and you want to break this log down, two numbers that give us 36. Okay, in this case will be 6. Okay, so we can say log of 10, 6 plus, okay, so the rule for multiplication, okay, when you multiply, the opposite is adding, okay, you add when you break it down. So log of 10, 6 plus log of 10, 6, okay, that is the rule. When you're breaking down two numbers that are multiples of or are multiplying, the opposite of multiplication is adding. Okay? When it comes to division, again, if we have, for example, log, we're going to use again a natural number, log of 10, 3 divided by log of 10, 4. Okay? This is pretty much telling you that. Okay? We're gonna say equals, okay, or becomes, should I say, it becomes a log, okay, log of A, so log of 10, 3 minus log of 10, 4. Okay, so the opposite for multiplication is adding, the opposite for division is subtraction. Okay, I just want to recap on another rule, something you guys already learned, but I just want to recap it since it's also in this concept. Okay, when you're dealing with, for example, log, we're going to keep 10, okay, as the base. Log of 10, 3 to the second power, okay? We combine it and becomes, all we have to do, okay, we get rid of that exponent on top, okay? The way we get rid of this exponent is we're going to move it to the front. So it becomes 2. As a whole number now, it's now no longer an exponent, now it's the base. Log of 10 times 3. Okay, so log of 10, 3 times 2, should I say. That is another rule. That is for when it comes to exponents, okay? So we have 3 rules. When breaking down logs, from multiplication, you add them. From division, you subtract them. And then if you want to get rid of an exponent on a log, when you have a number, you move it to the front of the log, okay? All right, now that you know these very basic rules, okay? Make sure you write them down. All right, we can actually start on today's concept. Okay, so today it's gonna give you values already. Okay, so it's gonna make it a lot simpler for you guys. For the examples of today, okay, it is said that log of 5 3 is approximately, remember those little wavies on the equal sign, is approximately 0.6826, okay? But it also tells us that log of 5 4 is approximately 0.8614, okay? And you can verify this. The way we verify it is, if you wanted to, remember, last class you guys learned how to convert, okay, from other logs that are natural to find an answer. If you guys remember, it's log of the big number, okay, in this case log of 3 divided by log of 5, okay, and it should give you that answer. All right, now that we have our logs here, our keywords, shall we say, our problem for today is we have to break down log of 5 12. Okay, we have to break it down. So this is where breaking down comes in. Two numbers that give us 12, okay, which are 1 and 12, 2 and 6, 3 and 4, right? And there's nothing else that really gives us 12. Make it simple on yourself. Notice that on the rules, it pretty much already gives us 3 and 4. So the ones we're going to use are 3 and 4. So we're going to have log 5 of 3 plus, because remember, we broke it down. Remember the opposite of multiplication, because we multiply 3 times 4 gives you 12. The opposite of multiplication is adding. So log of 5, 3 plus log of 5, 4 equals, well, you might ask yourself, how do we know what the answers are? Remember, it was already given to us. Log of 5, 3 is approximately, so log of 5, 3 is approximately 0.6826 plus, we also already have log of 4, okay, which is 0.8614. So we can actually add them up. I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way without the calculator. So we have 0.6826 plus 0, comma, or point, should I say, 8614. Okay? So we have 6 plus 4 is 10. So we have a 0. We have a 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. Plus 1 is 4. 8 plus 6. We need 2 more to make 8 10. And then we have 4 more. So 14. Again, we need 2 from 6 to make it 10. So that was 4 left over. So 14 plus 1 is 15. So we have 5. Bring the 1. We bring our decimal down because we're adding. It keeps it in the same place. And then 1 plus 0 is just 1. So our answer for our problem is 1.5440. And that's our answer. Okay? All right, make sure you write it down on your notes. We're going to do one more, obviously, with division and subtraction next. All right, now that you have that one, we're going to keep the same values. Okay? This time, we're going to use different numbers, obviously. All right, so this time we have log of 5 27 over 16. Okay, I will say this. This is why I picked this one, because I have to do a little bit of both combined. Okay, meaning, let's focus on the top part first. Okay, so we have log of 5, 27. We're going to actually break down 27. Okay, two numbers that give us 27 is 9 and 3. What gives us 9? 3 and 3. Okay? If you guys remember, it's like saying 3 times 3 times 3. So what we're going to do is we're going to have log of 5, 3, which in this case, we already have the answer for. Remember, it was given to us, equals 0.6826 times 3. Okay? Because remember, you have 3 of them. Since you're adding them, okay? I don't want to add, to save time, I'm going to multiply by 3 instead of doing 0.6826 plus 0.6826 plus 0.6826. All I'm going to do is do it all together in one problem. Just multiply by 3. Okay? So we have 6 times 8. To save time, we have 18. We have a 1. 2 times 3 is 6. Plus 1 is 7. 8 times 3 is 24. We have a 2. 6 times 3 again is 18. Plus 2. We have a 20. So we have a 0. We bring up our 2. We have our decimal. Because remember, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 places. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 3 times 0 is 0. Plus 2, it's 2. Okay? So our first part is log of 5, okay, 3 to the third, because that's what we did, which becomes 2.0478. And then now we're going to focus on the bottom. Notice that we have 16 on the bottom. Okay? Again, 16, it's 4, right? Because it's perfect square root. So we have log, which is 2 times. So we can add this twice or multiply by 2, either one. Okay? So we have 0.8614 plus 0.8614, which is 4 plus 4 is 8. 1 plus 1 is 2. 6 plus 6 is 12. Bring down the 1 or bring up the 1. 8 plus 8 is 16, plus 1 is 17. Since we're adding, we keep the decimal. We bring up our 1 from the 17. 0 plus 0 is 0, plus 1 is 1. So 4 log of 5, 4 squared equals, because remember, we already did it twice, so it's already squared, 17228. Okay? Now that we have that, remember, we have our two answers. So technically, instead of 27, it's 2.0478. Instead of 16, it's 1.7228. Since they're being divided, okay, the opposite of division, or if you guys remember on those rules, is subtraction, okay? So we're going to subtract them. 2.0478 minus 1.7228, okay? And I'm going to use my calculator to subtract them really quick. So we have 2.0478 minus 1.7228, which becomes, our answer is 0.325. Okay, so notice I did a little bit of both. Okay, I did a little bit of adding. Okay, I did some subtraction as well. So I had both rules in there. Okay, obviously I didn't add it here because I was trying to save some time. Instead of doing it 3 times, I just multiplied by 3. Okay, all right, guys, make sure you write the notes on that I have on the board. Okay, here's your assignment for today. All right, guys, so for your assignment for today, okay, notice I already have up here, okay, the values you guys are going to use today. So for log of 12 to the base of 3, okay, it's approximately 0.4421, okay. For log of 12, 7, it is approximately 0.7831, okay. I'm going to give you 4 examples or 4 problems to work out, okay. The problems are, you're going to have log of 12 for the first one. Obviously, log of 12 to 21, okay? That's the very first one. Oh, I lost you guys for a minute there. Oh no. There we go. All right, for your second one, we have log of 12, 7/3. For number 3, we have log of 12, 49. And finally, we have log of 12, 27/49. Okay, so we have 4 problems on the board to solve for. Keep in mind, I already have the rules up here of what the values are for some of them. Okay, so for 3 and 7, what the values are. Make sure you submit your answers as soon as you're done watching the video, and I'll be waiting for your email.